Alright. Oh, I don't have any sound on. Well, that's unfortunate, but here we go. This is standard shield charge. I am a, oh, it's a friends list, level 88 Slayer. And using shield charge as a main skill. I got this from seeing that Mathil, twitch.tv/Mathil, YouTube Mathil, he was trying to mess around with it, so I thought I'd look into it as well, and ended up basically poaching it from what he wanted to do, but the same general idea was like, oh, shield charge, you can use face breakers with them. So you just, bash bash. And this character's not even like resist capped because I only just kind of threw together some stuff, but it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this. And you just shield charge and you hit everything. Just bash, 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 bash. It's some of the most fun I've had playing this game, legitimately. Like, there's a new league going on, and I kind of just want to farm on this character instead because it's so much fun. I am thoroughly enjoying myself. Mainly because the skill has just been garbage for basically forever. The only time it really ever was relevant was when multi-strike still worked with it, but now it doesn't, and kind of rightfully so. Multi-strike was weird. But now, oh, it's amazing what you can do with this thing. I love it. I have my loot filter on really loudly. I don't normally play with game sound very high. But, yeah, alright, I'm going to find... Oh, the best part is when you're just moving around trying to find where you're going to go next, you can just use your attack skill to move around. Alright, so single target you have Ancestral War Chief, so you do War Chief, War Cry, put on haste, and you just bump, 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 bump. Oh, look, he's dead. It's amazing. This build's great. I love everything about it. And you just it doesn't even necessarily do like a million damage, not like one-shotting rares with it, but it's just the fact that you can hit like everything on the screen. And like it's a skill that just you don't normally see used, but now it's amazing. And it puts the old face breakers to good use, which is always good. Face breakers are always good. Yeah, baby. So, like, I might end up sneaking into standard a bit just because this is a lot of fun. And, yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of, like, different ways you can do it. You can do this with an actual weapon if you really want to as well, but I just like the idea of Facebreaker because I'm just walking around with this door, aka Lionized Remorse, and just bashing everything to pieces. It's it's a good feeling. Anyway, I'm gonna go to town and take a look at the stuff that's going on here. So it is, I mean, I have a 6-link chest, but you can use Tabula with it, and it's fine. Abyssus, kind of necessary. Facebreaker, of course. Mengenords, needed for Facebreakers. And for the main thing, I actually have Ancestral in with Shield Charge, just because I kind of have the room to just put it down on its own, but since the things that I'm putting with Shield Charge do benefit Ancestral Warchief as well, except for perhaps Fortify, you may as well just throw it in here anyway. So it's Shield Charge, Melee Physical, Increased Area, Faster Attacks, Fortify, so that you get your Fortify buff and all that stuff. Auras are Herald of Ash, Blasphemy with Warlord's Mark, so that I can get my Leech. Endurance charges are also pretty nice just for the survivability. You can use most other curses, I mean, except for like, obviously Poachers, because this does use Resolute Techniques, so you don't really need Poachers, although Poachers is another way to get like flasks and stuff up. But, Weakness Curse, not Weakness, sorry, Vulnerability Curse, that's what I meant. It's in here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's a search feature. You can use that. Vulnerability, so that, they take more damage, and you just bash them even more. But I didn't have blue that I wanted to use, so I just threw on Warlords because that's pretty much second best and keeps your blue bubble nice and full, so you can just keep bashing things. And aside from Abyssus, Facebreaker, Minjanord, I just put on Lion Eyes because I was like, it's a big old shield, so I may as well. You can pretty much use any shield you would want to. I mean, ideally I would probably just find one with resists on it, so I can cap. And you know, you like resist cap and stuff. I know that most of the mods on these things I have right now don't really add to Facebreaker, but I just have them on because, hey, there's stuff that I had, so just threw that stuff on there. And yeah, other stuff is cast when damage taken, Arctic Breath, and I'm also trying out Frostbolt with the GMP just because it's more cold damage. Why not? Probably switch it with something else like Fireball just to ignite, kind of thing. Other cast when damage taken: Immortal Call, Molten Shell, Chaos Golem, more damage reduction, you know, whatever. Portal Gem, Vol Haste, Rallying Cry. I just like Rallying Cry because then if I'm in a boss area or, you know, I'm surrounded by dudes, I can just pop and start beating them down. Zeri's Promise, always good. But yeah, you know, this character's pretty cool. And you go Slayer. I don't have the 8th point yet, but you get your impact so that you splash and increases radius of area skills. That's the primary radius, so the primary reason you go there. Attack speed, onslaught, and calling strike for 20 instead of 10. Attack speed, and then you don't take as much reflect. Pretty handy. Damage if you've killed recently, and radius if you've killed recently. So yeah, besides that, it's just your pretty standard Facebreaker build. I was gonna make a Facebreaker, so I kind of already had this mostly going. I didn't really go over here right away, but yeah, Facebreaker character with Resolute. You can go crit if you want to, but I like Resolute on this. And yeah, that's pretty funny. This character ended up being basically one of my favorites. I never would have expected it.